Tell us what you think about Shakur Stevenson.
I think the kid is really starting to come into his own. We just did a thing about a week and a half ago. Him and I went to some public schools.
Nice.
And I got to see him in a setting that I have never seen him in before.
Back in Jersey?
No, it was here in Vegas because he's
Okay.
been training in Vegas. And, you know, I think he's starting to just understand maybe his destiny, maybe what his trajectory actually looks like. Listen, he's already been a 2-division champion. He's gonna make it 3.
Yeah.
At his age.
Yeah. Well, how old is he?
20. I don't know. Come on, Hafey, drop those stats from behind the window.
Hafey will get how old he is, but in the meantime,
26.
Yeah, 26.
And I just want to point out, you know, again, that 26, 27 is when you hit a maturity curve and you start to take responsibility for
who you
things
are.
you may not have understood.
Yeah.
You need to
saying what I'm saying.
responsibility of when you were 20, 21, 22,
Yeah.
you know? So there's that maturity curve as well.
Yeah.
And it's prime time for him to do it. I mean, he just popped up to the 135 division. He's literally going to take over outside of course, Tank Davis, who respectfully doesn't have any belts.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that's okay.
And we know that Haney hasn't been officially stripped yet, but that's should have happened, you know. And then he's next in line to really take over at 135, you know.
Yeah, and I think you're saying exactly what I'm saying. He's a great kid.
Yeah.
You know, there's his box, right?
Yeah, this boy was baby face.
That picture, he's a few years ago. Yeah. You know, and I think he's got a great team around him. He understands that. You know, he's had a child, he's married. So that maturity with all of that, you know, now he knows. I think he's found his purpose in walking into the ring.
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes guys, and you know better than anybody, you guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have. When they get into the ring, they're fighting for something that's way bigger than they are.
I can speak for myself. I went a long time just fighting to win.
Yeah.
I didn't really know which each win was going to get me to. It took me some time to mature and understand that, hey, this is what's ahead of you if you keep winning. And I really didn't understand that. So then your purpose for getting in the ring becomes, well, if I continue on this trajectory, I'm going to make it to the world championship title, which is what everybody wants, you know? So, I mean, even that alone, you're talking about an Olympian kid who has been on top of the boxing scene for the last couple of years, and you're saying he's just now starting to figure out what his purpose of getting in the ring is. I can relate to what you're saying right now. You not being a fighter, I can relate to what you're saying because I understood for myself, like for a long time, I was just fighting to win.
Yeah.
I just wanted my check and I wanted to go home and eat the cookies that I missed out on. You know what I mean? And then after a while, you mature and you realize, there's so much more. And it's a little bit bigger than I am. And I didn't know that before.
Yeah,
you know?
it's much more than a sport when that starts to creep in and you understand it.
Yeah.
You know?